I think at different stages in our lives, at different times and through different lenses, we get involved. And I think it is really, really critical. I think we all have a lens through which we sort of look at the world. Mine is through the lens of militarism. And what is so amazing about the network is the fact that everything is connected.
When he described it as this group that was connected to many other groups, and they were working towards peace and justice and sustainability, I was impressed, and I knew that's something I wanted to be a part of, and I have ever since.
I am called to do whatever I can for justice and for human rights. It was really important for us just to bring people together, especially many of the organizations that have been working tirelessly and many of the activists, just to commemorate where we are. Within 2 years, the people of Gaza have been able to overturn 80 years of propaganda.
We learned from Rachel about the impact of checkpoints, closures, and incursions on the lives of those in Rafah, on students, on workers, and on internationals.
I'm the organizer with Milwaukee for Palestine, which is a local grassroots organization. We wanted to honor all of the Palestinians who have been murdered by the U.S.-Israel genocide in Palestine. We wanted to create a space for our community to gather, to mourn, and importantly, to also remember how much power we have when we come together. We chose to organize it outside of Durko Aerospace, which is a subsidiary of Lockheed Martin, and the target of our Disarm Durko campaign.
Desde el río hasta el mar, Palestina en libertad. Desde el río hasta el mar, Palestina en libertad.
I know when I lost my only son to gun violence and his 2 friends, I heard on the news it must have been gang or drug related. Well, my son had just came home from college. He and his friends were out celebrating his new corporate position. And to assume the worst because he's a person of color was so hurtful. And I had to work overtime to clear that narrative. I think it's important that when we have a loss in urban areas, that the worst should not be assumed. Now you were saying doing what with the picture?
You want to move it around the frame, one of these?
Right now there's 89 groups that are a part of WNPJ. That network, I mean, that's awesome. Of course, there's a lot of different topics, yet some are the same. And each group may have their own unique approach and how they address the issues. But I think the diversity is what makes it so powerful and an opportunity for each of us to learn from each other.
People all over the world know exactly what's going on. They understand the racism, the apartheid. They understand the colonialism that's taking place. And overwhelmingly, the world has become in full support of the Palestinian people.
So we wanted to come here today on the 2nd commemoration of the escalated genocide to re-emphasize our message to Durko and to our community that the fight isn't over until we have all of our demands met.
Hearing other people how they overcome strengthens you, and it teaches you some tools.